If I showed you these answers, Aaron Burr, Dick Cheney, Walter Mondale, and asked this question, rank these U.S. vice presidents by the number of people they shot at, most to least, all you would need to do to win the money is say Aaron Burr, Dick Cheney, Walter Mondale. It's that easy. Welcome to The Order of Things, the show where teams can win thousands of dollars just by putting things in order. Let's meet our teams for tonight, who will play 3 rounds of lists, and whichever team has the most money after round 3 will move on to our perfect 10 bonus round. So, on team 1, we have Jared and Susan. On team 2, we have Erica and MK. And team 3, we have Brian, Rachel, and Tom. So, get started here for round 1, where the lists range from 3 things to 6 things, depending on how many you would like to order. Round 1, if you would like to rank 3 things, it's $250, and your categories are rappers, letterboxed reviews, and children's songs. 4 things is $500 and Batman, computers, and I'll be back. 5 things is $1,000 and cameos, game shows, and football. And the big one, 6 for 1,500 sequels. And it is all or nothing this round. You make the money for the question or you don't make anything on it. We're going to start with Jared. Jared, what would you like?
Go team. Anything but football.
So shoot high because it's early, or aim
Sure.
low and just get on the board.
I say go for it. What the heck?
Let's do cameos.
Cameos. Okay. But what if football is Canadian football?
Yeah, it doesn't help.
Jared and Susan in the category of cameos. Lance Armstrong, James Caan, Michael Jackson, Elon Musk, Keith Richards. That's the worst "we didn't start the fire" ever. Match the celebrity to the movie they made a strange cameo in. So if you get it right, it's $1,000. Talk it out and then match them, Jared and Susan.
Okay, I think from the ones I know for sure, we can suss out the ones that are left.
Okay.
Or hopefully you know the ones for sure that I don't. Lance Armstrong's in Dodgeball.
That sounds right.
Elon Musk was in Iron Man
Iron
2.
Man 2.
Keith Richards was in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
And then I think Michael Jackson was in Men in Black 2,
Leave James Caan in Santa's Sleigh.
which I've never seen. But
Seems more probable that he would be in that than Michael Jackson.
yes,
Jared, it is your call. Do you want to lock that in for $1,000?
that looks good. Lock it in.
All right. Lance Armstrong in Dodgeball, Elon Musk in Iron Man 2, Michael Jackson in Men in Black 2, Keith Richards in Pirates of the Caribbean 3, and James Caan in Santa's Sleigh. Is that the order of things? You nailed it. Very good. James Caan is in the movie Santa's Sleigh, where Goldberg, the wrestler, is Santa. Keith Richards, of course, was the inspiration for Jack Sparrow, so they eventually had him play Jack Sparrow's father.
Is my brain just completely breaking? But wasn't Santa's Sleigh the name of the fake Christmas movie in Ernest Saves Christmas?
And that's Christmas Sleigh. Yeah, it's very close.
Christmas
Yeah,
Sleigh.
yeah, yeah. Same
Okay.
pun. Yes, yeah, yeah. And I'm imagining they knew that when they made the wrestling movie. All right. Jared's team is off and running with $1,000. We're on to MK and Erica. MK's
Um,
pick, but you can talk it out.
again, I do
Speaking
not
to
want to
you.
pick football.
Yeah, me either.
Um,
It's going to be the country music of this week.
exactly. Let's try the letterbox review because I love the bad reviews.
All right. Letterboxed review. Ben-Hur, The Night of the Hunter, The Wizard of Oz, matched the classic film to its 1/2 star letterboxed review. We have, I'm going to read this word for word. If the witch is allergic to water, then how does she pee? Number 2, the little girl looks like Stewie Griffin. Number 3, almost 4 hours of Christians reenacting March of the Penguins all pass. Ben-Hur, Night of the Hunter, The Wizard of Oz.
3 is Wizard of Oz. Uh, 1 is Night of the Hunter, and 2 is Ben-Hur. Any changes, Erica?
She seems confident.
Yeah.
MK, are we
All right.
locking that in?
Lock it in.
All right. If the witch is allergic to water, then how does she pee? The question, even in 6 hours of Wicked, they didn't answer. It should have been that's what this song should have been written. If they had gotten Diane Warren to write a song for Wicked, Anyway, for $250, is that the order of letterbox reviews? You nailed it. Very good. Wizard of Oz, Night of the Hunter, Ben-Hur. I don't think it's a fair comparison that that poor little girl looks like Stewie Griffin, but I mean, decide for yourself. I don't see it. But yeah. Okay. $250. Nice job. We're on to Rachel's team and Rachel.
All right, fellas. Out of principle, should we pick football?
I'm good with football.
I am too.
All right, let's do football.
Did I put all the football knowers on one team? All right, $1,000 football. Cornerback, linebacker, punter, quarterback, wide receiver. Rank these positions by the number of times they've won Super Bowl MVP, most to fewest.
Okay, well, quarterback is obviously first.
Yep.
Mhm. That feels like the strongest position to have that award for sure.
Punter is obviously last.
Yep.
Hmm.
I think wide receiver is probably second.
That would make the most sense to me.
Yeah.
And then a cornerback. I would go cornerback and then linebacker.
Those are the only two that I'm 50-50 on, but I would agree with that. You have
Yeah.
a guy who has 2 interceptions and he's going to be the MVP. So
True.
Yeah, of course, the linebacker could have a lot of sacks.
yeah, those are the only two I'm up in the air about. But yeah, I think I like this order.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it too.
Okay.
Let's lock it in.
Locking it in for $1,000, we have quarterback, wide receiver, cornerback, linebacker, punter. For $1,000, is that the order of things?
Okay.
It was linebacker before cornerback, unfortunately. 4
Close.
linebackers have done it.
Yeah.
Only a single cornerback, and no punters have done it. They're still
Man.
football is
Nice
off
try,
the board. I
fellas.
know everyone was gunning for it. Yeah. We're on to Jared's team and Susan. You have the lead.
Oh, goodness. What do you think, Jared? Do you have any preferences?
No, I could play along with any of them.
I feel like Ian should be here, but let's try I'll be back.
I'll be back. He should be here. We can get another impression out of him. But Robert Patrick, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Matt Smith, Sam Worthington. Rank these actors in the order they first played a Terminator.
Okay, I need your help, Jared.
Schwarzenegger first.
Okay.
Robert Patrick in the
Patrick
second.
And then Sam Worthington,
Then Sam Worthington, and then Matt
and then
Smith.
Matt
I
Smith.
think is the most recent.
Sounds right to me.
Got Arnold Schwarzenegger, Robert Patrick, Sam Worthington, Matt Smith. Susan, are we locking that in for $500?
Oh, lock it in.
Okay. Is that the order of Terminators? Sure is. Very good. There have been so many sequels, but you got them all in the right order.
Yay. Thanks, Jared.
Oh, sure.
More dollars.
Something good must have come out of seeing Genesis.
Okay. $1,500 for Jared and Susan. We're on to Erica and MK. It's Erica's pick.
Sequels. It's just so open.
1,500. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Sequels.
All right. You get your teammate 1,500. 6 things. Going My Way, The Hustler, Knives Out, The Last Picture Show, Romancing the Stone, Terms of Endearment. Rank the film to its differently named sequel.
Okay.
Okay, Glass Onion is Knives Out,
Yes.
and Jewel of the Nile is Romancing the Stone.
Yes. Terms of Endearment is The Evening Star,
Okay, yeah.
and The Hustler is The Color of Money.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got, after that, Going My Way and The Last Picture Show.
I believe The Last Picture Show is Texasville, and Going My Way is The Bells of St. Mary.
So right now we have The Last Picture Show, Texasville, The Hustler, The Color of Money, Terms of Endearment, The Evening Star, Romancing the Stone, Jewel of the Nile, Going My Way, The Bells of St. Mary's, and Knives Out, Glass Onion. Erica, are we locking that in for $1,500?
What do you think, MK? Is it look good?
Yeah, looks good to me. I knew two of them, but yeah, it looks good. And I think I knew The Color of Money kind of inherently, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Locking it
I've
in.
seen
15.
Yeah, I've seen The Evening Star, so I know that one's right.
Sorry about that. That movie Jack Nicholson comes back for.
I know.
All right, for $1,500, is that the order of sequel titles? Very good. You got them all right. $1,500.
Right.
Your differently named sequels, and you've taken a $250 lead. Very close game. Sequels off the board, and we move to Rachel's team, and it's Ryan's selection.
We'll go with computers.
Computers. $500. Get you on the board. We got Windows 2000, Windows 7, Windows Vista, Windows XP. Rank these Windows operating systems in the order they were released.
So that's 2000 XP, Vista, and 7.
That sounds like the lineup to me. Tom, does that
That
sound
sounds okay to me.
okay? I'll
2000
Not
play.
that
XP,
type
Vista
of case
7.
law.
Yep.
Ryan, do you want to lock this in for 500?
Yeah, we'll lock that in.
All right. Let's get you on the board for $500. Is that the order of things? That is very good. Windows 2099, XP in
Yay.
2001, Vista in 2006, and they tried to get 7 out as quickly as possible to replace it in 2009. Very good. Everyone on the board. Okay, we are back to Jared's team and Jared.
Let's go game shows.
Game shows for 1,000. Picture question. Rank these Jeopardy sets in chronological order. We can zoom in on these here.
Ooh.
A and B, C, D, and E.
So E is going to be the most recent,
Recent, yeah.
but
We're going to leave that where it is.
I'm going to need you to zoom in again because I'm on
Sure,
this
I know.
itty bitty screen. We can't all have Windows Vista.
That's right. We're not all super fancy.
A looks like from about the time Ken Jennings was a contestant,
Yes, it's very 90s coded.
but B is going to be before that one.
Yes, the grid thing. I'm trying to look at the the screens.
The actual monitors, the clues
The
come
monitors.
on. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like they used to be rounder and then they got flat.
Hate when that happens.
Boy, that's dark.
Yes.
Which Terminator timeline is that one from? Oh, that's very old.
That one's maybe the oldest one because look how tiny the monitors are.
The clue grid is square.
Yeah. And the logo being bright red.
Can you pull back out again,
Yeah.
Colin, to see all of them?
The one you said was like the 90s or 2000s to the 4th position for now. So
Okay. You know what, Susan? I think that looks good in the order that they're in right now. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd be good with that.
Let's
Jared, it is your
say-
call.
Yeah, let's say A, B, C, D, and E, like just like you got
All right.
it.
Yep.
Sorry, what is A, B, C, D?
I did, to be fair, I didn't move the letters with them for those watching. I just moved the pictures. Just, yeah, okay. Lock that in. It's just a way to refer to them. Let's see if that is the order of Jeopardy sets as they were aired. These are, believe it or not, all from the Alex Trebek run. None of these are the old 60s and 70s Jeopardy, despite how old A looks there. Let's take a look. And you got it right. Very good. $1,000. The original was season 1 and 2. Then the second one they had for quite some time. That was where it would turn red in Double Jeopardy. C was in the 90s until the early 2000s. D was right when Ken Jennings was going. And then E is everything since has been some variation of E. So $1,000. Very good. You're doing very well. We've got 3 categories left as we move to Team 2, MK and Erica, and it's MK's pick.
This is really hard, Sophie's choice. Let's try children's songs.
All right, children's songs. No help
See
from
if
children
they're-
allowed on this question. Dream, Merrily, row. Rank these words by the number of times they appear in row, row, row your boat. Most, the fewest.
Okay, dream is the fewest. I think merrily is more than row. And then I think
Oh, bless you.
you just have row, row, row.
You want to lock that in. Merrily is the most, then row, then dream.
I'm good with that if you are, Erica.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Locking it in, $250. Is that the order of things? Even though it starts with row, 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 those are the only instances of it. 4 Merrilies, 3 rows, and a dream. $250. Very good. Team 3, last chance to make some money before the break. And it is Tom's selection. Tom, would you like rappers or Batman, knowing that whatever you don't play will get played by all 3 teams during the break?
Well, I'm definitely not picking rappers because I know none of them.
That's fair.
And I know very little bit about Batman, unless it's the Adam West series. So I guess we'll go with Batman.
All right.
Sounds good.
Batman for 500. Rank these rappers who appear in Batman movies. There are a few. The Joker, the Penguin, Poison Ivy, the Riddler. Rank these villains in the order they appeared in a Tim Burton / Joel Schumacher Batman film. So that is the 80s and 90s Warner Brothers films.
Okay.
I feel like Poison Ivy and the Riddler were in the later ones with the infamous nipple suits. So I'm trying to think in the story, I'm trying to think of when Poison Ivy and the Riddler make an appearance, per se.
Yeah.
I feel like the Riddler like makes an appearance before Poison Ivy like opens up like in the gala scene.
Okay.
But I might be misremembering when they show up on camera by comparison, but I feel like Riddler shows up before Poison Ivy does.
Okay. That's good with me.
Yeah. Ryan, do you have a suggestion?
Yeah, I don't remember Riddler or Poison Ivy being in the same movie, unless Poison Ivy was the Batman and Robin with Iceman Cometh. So that was like in 97. So that
Yeah.
was the latest one for sure.
Okay.
And the ones in the late 80s, early 90s, I do not have an order on. I would probably go Joker, Penguin, then Riddler.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Okay. We've got
But
the
yeah,
Joker, the Penguin, the Riddler, Poison Ivy. Tom, do you want to lock that in?
I do.
Okay. $500. Take a look and see. Is that the order of Batman villains? Joker in the original 1989, the Penguin in Batman Returns, the Riddler in Batman Forever, Poison Ivy with Arnold Schwarzenegger in Batman and Robin.
There we go. You're right, dear. Nice job.
And one of those movies is good.
Somebody wrote all of those Mr. Freeze puns.
All right. We've got one question left to play. We'll play that during the break. And let's see. Susan, Erica, and Rachel, get on those messaging devices, however you message me, and message me your order to this. If you get it right, you get a share of $250 in the category of rappers. O'Shea Jackson, Tracy Morrow, Robert Van Winkle. Match the rapper to their real name. Ice Cube, Ice-T, Vanilla Ice. So just send the rapper next to their real name. And everyone who gets it right wins a share of $250. You can think about that during the break. We'll be right back on the order of things. Welcome back to the order of things. Before the break, we asked match the rapper to their real name. And all 3 players have locked in on the same answer. So either they're all going to make $87 or this will be really embarrassing. Take a look and see the real names of Ice Cube, Ice-T, and Vanilla Ice. Ice Cube, O'Shea Jackson, Ice-T, Tracy Morrow, Rob Van Winkle, Vanilla Ice. You've all made money. Very nicely done, Rachel, Susan, and Erica, $87 a piece. As we move into round 2, and the team with the most money gets to go first in round 2. Round 2, values are doubled, and we add some offers to the mix. Let's take a look at our categories. Controversial movies, Fun with Taxes, and Jack the Ripper for $500 and 3 things. If you want to go to $4,000 and Precious Gems, Wrecking Ball, Shoot for the Stars, Comedians, 2026 Oscar nominees, and Embarrassing TV. and 3,000 Chocolate Factory Wisdom. For those watching in the future, 2026 is the year of the nominees, but there are 4 films in 2025. And as a bonus, if you want to go for a special category, Double or
Whoa.
Nothing Hitchcock for up to $6,400. We'll explain that if you want to go for it. It'll start with 2 answers for $200 you order. Then you have to go for double on 3, and then 4, and then 5, and so on if you want to risk some money. But right now, everyone seems to be doing okay. Jared and Susan have 2587, MK and Erica 2087, Rachel, Ryan, and Tom 1087. Susan, it is your turn on Jared's team.
How about embarrassing TV? How do you feel about that?
I could stand to be a little embarrassed.
Okay, let's go for some embarrassment.
Embarrassing TV for $2,000. We have Flying Nun premieres. Geraldo opens Al Capone's vault.
Oh my
QVC
God.
sells The Poop and Moose. Rob Lowe dances with Snow White at the Oscars, and the Star Wars Holiday Special. Put these moments from What Were They Thinking? The dumbest events in television history in chronological order.
So, Star Wars Holiday Special is the 70s, right?
If it wasn't 78, it was 79, yeah.
Okay.
But The
what's
Flying
that?
Nun was either from the early 70s or the late 60s.
Right. Rob Lowe's the 80s.
Right. But boy,
Geraldo,
I don't know where Geraldo falls in relation to that.
that's oh man. I just watched a bad daytime TV show, a show about bad daytime TV, but they didn't talk about that. They just talked about Geraldo's terrible daytime talk show.
I think Al Capone's vault, I think that was firmly in the 90s.
In the 90s, it feels very 90s,
That's
right?
going to be the most recent on that. Well, I mean, I'm not even looking at The Poop and Moose because
that's
Well, think about QVC.
But wait, so Geraldo Rivera was really popular in the 80s though, right? Like that's when he was still a journalist.
According to him, he still is.
Well,
he had his show, and I think Al Capone's vault was like, if it wasn't in prime time, it was like a separate thing. It was like
I think it was a
special
prime time thing. I think it was like a news event. I think it was I'm gonna say it's before Rob Lowe and
Okay.
I think I could be horribly mistaken.
Do you want to put The Poop and Moose last or somewhere else?
I don't even want to say it. I don't want myself on record saying those words. As a Canadian, I feel like
It'd be too embarrassing.
And it could be embarrassing. It could be taken out of context as a Canadian. What even was it?
It's a moose that
what I'm
pooped.
trying to figure out.
You're asking questions about The Poop and Moose that can be explained by the name of the product, The Poop and Moose.
I mean, I hope it wasn't like, literal. Like what did it
sounds
do?
like a bad bar in like Minnesota.
Alaska. It's in Alaska.
I mean, if I'm thinking of dumb crap every home seemed to own, like the Big Mouth Billy Bass, it feels like it's in that category, which would be the 90s.
90s, right? Yeah.
Right now we have The Flying Nun, the Star Wars Holiday Special, Geraldo's Vault, Rob Lowe at the Oscars, and QVC. Do you want to lock that in, Susan, for $2,000?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see if you've made $2,000. Was The Flying Nun the earliest? Yes, 1970 that premiered, even though it feels like out of 1963.
It does.
Yeah. Star Wars Holiday Special. 1978. Yeah, that could only have come from that year and a lot of cocaine. Was The Poop and Moose the most recent? 1997.
That's too recent.
There's not a good time. So it's done to Geraldo before Rob Lowe, and you've got $2,000. Or special offer, I will give you the value of 10 Pooping Moose wooden candy dispensers that I found on Etsy.
A candy
10, I don't know what the
dispenser.
proper plural is. Pooping Moose, Pooping Mooses, Pooping Meese, I don't know, but 10 of them. Or you can play on for 2,000.
That's a high star review.
That really is. Does it come with the candy? Like maybe the candy is amazing.
Oh,
I
it's
feel
fine.
like
It's
I
fine.
should reject this offer.
Turning it down.
On principle.
On principle, yeah. As a Canadian, I feel like I
Okay.
have to.
I can tell you that one of those on Etsy goes for $120. So you've turned
Wow.
down $1,200.
Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah.
I hope I haven't, or almost. I hope I haven't made a mistake.
Let's take a look and see if Geraldo was before Rob Lowe for $2,000. You had nothing to worry about. Al Capone's Vault was 1986.
Ooh.
Rob Lowe Dancing in 1989. $2,000. Very good. So you two are up to 45.87. Very impressive. And keep in mind, whoever has the lead at the end of this round does get an advantage at the three most important questions in the world. On to MK's team and Erica. What would you like?
I'm like vacillating between Chocolate Factory Wisdom and Oscar nominees. I'm really hoping that it's the random quotes that Gene Wilder says in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But I don't think I know all of the sources of those quotes in case that's what that's going to be about. So it makes me nervous.
Or like the order of the like pithy lines in the songs that the Oompa Loompa sings. Yeah. Maybe.
That I could do.
Yeah.
Because I used to the soundtrack
I
in my
know
car.
maybe 2 Oscar nominees this year, so I'm not going to be good at that.
Let's go Chocolate Factory Wisdom.
Chocolate Factory Wisdom. Well, I'll tell you, you nailed it. Bubbles, bubbles everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. Parting is such sweet sorrow. The suspense is terrible. I hope it lasts. A thing of beauty is a joy forever, and you should open your mouth a little wider when you speak. Match the Willy Wonka quote to the author he's referencing.
Oh, damn it. Parting is such sweet sorrow, Shakespeare.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Oscar Wilde is you should open your mouth a little wider when you speak.
That sounds very Oscar Wilde, yeah. Would Bubbles maybe be Lewis Carroll because she's like drowning in the tears or something? I don't know. Like water, water everywhere.
Yeah. I think Keats was a thing of beauty is a joy forever.
Okay.
I don't know. The suspense is terrible. I hope it lasts. Like sounds like something like the Cheshire Cat would say.
Yeah, that could be. I could see that.
So you're left
really
with let's see. Candy is dandy and bubbles, bubbles everywhere.
And I think at one time in my life I knew the answers to these.
Yeah.
We're all just getting older.
The time is 60 seconds in the future.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Coleridge is older than Nash, right? Like early in time. Okay, so
Candy is dandy, Coleridge, and bubbles, bubbles everywhere, but not a drop to drink, Nash.
Possibly. I was gonna go opposite just because I don't know.
Erica's call ultimately, but talk it over, see what you
I mean, being drunk is always a historical thing, but you wouldn't really have had good candy in the 1800s or whatever. I don't know what time. So I say probably candy for Ogden and Bubbles would be Coleridge. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, like I don't have like a reason to say not other than
All right, okay. Erica, it's your call if you want to lock it in.
No, well, I'm like, no, because I don't want to say, no, my gut says this. And then like,
right.
MK's gut is right. Like, you don't want to do that. Like, let's lock this in.
All right, $3,000 on the line.
Do
you know your Chocolate Factory wisdom? Parting is such sweet sorrow. Shakespeare. Open your mouth a little wider when you speak. Oscar Wilde. Bubbles, bubbles everywhere. Samuel Coleridge. Thing of beauty is a joy forever. John Keats. Suspense is terrible. I hope it lasts. Lewis Carroll. Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. Ogden Nash. $3,000. Start with Shakespeare. Parting is such sweet sorrow. One down. Very good. Let's see. Thing of beauty is a joy forever. John Keats. Very good. That's 2.
Ah,
Bubbles, bubbles everywhere. Samuel Coleridge. Nicely done from the rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. Water, water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. That's 3,
Okay.
so you get your first offer. Turn it down, get another one right, you'll get a higher offer. But 665, you want to stop right here. Currently, you're trailing by about 2,500.
Kamari's gonna break out his catchphrase for the order of things. Balls to the wall.
Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. Ogden Nash? Sure was. Very good. That's 4.
Wow. Okay.
You're down to The Suspense is Terrible. I Hope It Lasts by Lewis Carroll, and You Should Open Your Mouth a Little Wider When You Speak by Oscar Wilde, or 1,520. How do you feel about these last 2?
What do you think, Kamari? Should we go for it? Should we go for it, baby? He says we're going for it. He's a madman.
Turning down the offer.
Yep.
All right. If only there was a line about The Suspense being terrible. Let's see. For $3,000. Is that the order of things? Sorry, The Suspense is Terrible was by Oscar Wilde. You Open Your Mouth a Little wider was Lewis.
Darn it.
Sorry. No.
I was almost like, Carol was kind of weird. So
It sure was.
But...
Yeah. Alice in Wonderland takes on some new meaning when you do a little internet search. Okay, we're on to Rachel's team, and it is Rachel's selection.
Anything speaking out to you two in particular out of this lineup?
Anything.
Let's do Fun with Taxes for 500.
Fun with Taxes for 500. Sentences never before said. Tax rate should be kept the same. Tax rate should be lowered. Tax rate should be raised. In 2025, Pew Research asked Americans how they felt about taxes for large corporations and businesses. Rank these answers from most popular to least.
Does everyone who was polled agree to eat the rich or not? Interesting.
They should open their mouth a little wider when they do it.
I would say raised would be most popular.
I would agree.
Do you feel it lower as the least option then?
I would think so.
Yeah, that's the people themselves taking the vote, I guess.
According to this, sir, I don't think they polled corporations despite the Supreme Court calling them people. All right, so you're putting lowered where? I'm sorry?
Third option.
Okay, and kept same at number 2.
I think that looks solid to me.
Tax rate should be raised. Tax rate should be kept the same. Tax rate should be lowered. Lock it in for $500, Rachel.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Let's take a look. Are we eating the rich? Is number 1 tax rate should be raised. 63% think so. Very good. 1 down. I wish it was higher, but we're getting there. Had an offer for you, though. $175 if you don't feel confident that kept the same is higher than tax rate should be lowered.
I'm going to say no thanks in the offer. I think I'm feeling pretty good about this.
$500. Let's take a look. What is the order of things? Believe it or not, more people thought tax rate should be lower for corporations than
bootlickers.
It's a close one. And again, it adds up to about 99%. I guess, so people said nothing. But yeah.
Man.
That's unfortunate.
That's a closer discrepancy than I thought.
Back to Jared's team, and it's Jared's selection.
Trickle down works. In fact, here's a poop and moose to help demonstrate.
It's the companion.
Not literal poop.
Either of those green options sticking out to you, Susan?
Like comedians, maybe?
Yeah, let's shoot for comedians.
$2,000 more if you get this right. Comedians. Gallagher, Richard Lewis, Paul the Poundstone, Richard Pryor, Jerry Seinfeld. Rank these comedians by their placement on Comedy Central's 2004 list of the 100 greatest stand-ups, highest to lowest.
Well, Gallagher's got to be the lowest, right? I hope.
Don't underestimate the hatred for women.
Oh, no, yeah, that's true.
But I would agree otherwise.
I believe she may also be queer, which probably is a vote against her, yeah.
I mean, boy, 2004, trying to even place myself in that mindset
So long ago.
because I would slot Richard Pryor number one with a bullet, but Jerry Seinfeld would have been like fresh in 2004, so maybe he would edge him out at the top.
Right.
Actually, yeah, actually like that. Gallagher, Poundstone, Richard Lewis, Seinfeld, and Pryor. That looks
Okay.
kind of what I would not what I personally would rank them, but
Right. So Pryor the highest, then Jerry Seinfeld, Richard Lewis, Paul the Poundstone, Gallagher. Jared, it is your call. Do you want to lock that in for $2,000?
yeah, let's do it.
Okay. This question does come with a special offer, which I will give you before we reveal anything. If
Let's
you
go.
don't feel confident, you can smash a watermelon. One of 7 watermelons will have $2,000. If you turn this down and get to the regular offer stage, I'll give you a chance at 2, and you get the higher one. So if you feel confident, play on. But
You're teasing my love of smashing things.
it's a 1 in 7 shot if you do that. One of them has $2,000.
Let's play on.
Gonna play on. Okay, don't want to smash your watermelon. Let's see. Was Gallagher number 5? He was number 100 on the list of 100.
And where was his brother?
Liam or Noel?
Where was his brother?
I love that if you say the Fighting Gallagher brothers, no one knows if you mean Oasis or the comedians. All right. Richard Lewis, was he number 3? Yes. Paul Poundstone, number 4. 88 on the list. So if Richard Pryor is more than Jerry Seinfeld, higher on the list than Seinfeld, you've got $2,000. Or I'll give you the option again. You can pick the higher watermelon that you get. A 2 in 7 shot.
I'm confident, but not confident enough to lock in. So let's see those watermelons.
Okay, let's see first if you had the order of things. One of these was number 1 on the list. Which of them was it? You had it right. Seinfeld was 11, Pryor was 1. But we got 7 watermelons here. Give me a number 1 to 7. You can each
2.
pick one if you like.
Let's say 2.
2. Looking for $2,000. There's 250s. If you get a higher one on the next one, you'll get the higher amount. Susan or Jared, give me another one.
Susan?
Oh man, number 5?
5. All right. Let's see. Did they turn it down for good reason? They sure did. There's $2,000. Very good.
Wow. Nice job.
You would have had it either way. That's wildly impressive. You're up to 65-87. You're currently in a very considerable lead. But we've got plenty of game left as we move on to MK and Erica.
Here.
I'm interested in what controversial movies is. So,
want to go for that?
Yeah.
Controversial movies, $500.
Par.
Bonnie and Clyde, Natural Born Killers, The Passion of the Christ. Rank these films in the order they placed on EW's 2006 list of the most controversial films of all time, highest to lowest.
Okay, this is hard.
Actually, Z has joined us and he is now on your team. So Z, you get to join MK and Erica.
Okay. Let's go,
Hi, guys.
Z.
You can talk this question out with him as well. All right. There's your 3. Most controversial films of all time, highest to lowest. Bonnie and Clyde, Natural Born Killers, Passion of the Christ.
I would think Passion of the Christ was number 1. Natural Born Killers, number 2. Bonnie and Clyde, number 3. That's my guess.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
In 2006, I don't know. I feel like it's Natural Born Killers and then Passion of the Christ, but I don't have a reason for saying that other than I feel like that's a movie that people would admit is more controversial now than they would have right when it came out.
Okay.
But that's just a guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I remember about when Passion of the Christ was out, but It also kind of seemed like, yeah, I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna flip 1 and 2.
Z, do you feel good about that? Or are you pretty confident?
Like you, I don't read EW anyway, so
Okay. MK, it is ultimately your call. Are we locking in Natural Born Killers, Passion of the Christ, Bonnie and Clyde?
Yeah, let's do
All right,
that.
$500. Let's take a look. Bonnie and Clyde, number 3. Yeah, that was number 21 on the list of 25. So if it's Natural Born Killers first, you've got $500 or $145. MK, it's your call if you want to take the offer or play on for 500.
We can play on.
All right, for $500, what is the order of things? They actually put The Passion of the Christ at number 1. They
Oh,
were
damn it. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Natural Born Killers at
I
number
mean, they're
8.
not far off. Yeah.
I think it's because, Passion of the Christ has even in 2006, like that was when Mel Gibson got arrested, right? For the
All right, that's a bad list.
Oh,
You
okay,
all were right.
yeah.
No,
I
I
was
don't
just-
disagree with number 1, but yeah. All right, we are on to Rachel's team and Ryan's selection.
I mean, I like Precious Gems.
Precious Gems. All right,
Let's go for it.
$1,000 for Precious Gems. Remember that double or nothing category remains on the board. $1,000 if you get this right. Diamond, Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire. These birthstones in calendar order.
Let's see. I know I'm pretty sure Emerald is March.
Isn't
Diamond,
Sapphire like December or something?
that's what I think. I think Sapphire is towards the end. Diamond
Ruby's
and
Ruby's in the middle.
Yeah, Ruby,
Ruby's
I'm
July.
pretty sure is July, and then Diamond is June.
Be
Or
relevant for you.
is Pearl?
I think
Diamond maybe
Pearl is
April.
I think Pearl is June.
I should know my own birthstone,
You
but
should, but
Which one's yours?
this
June.
is June.
June.
I
Okay.
think it's Pearl, but I think Diamond is April. That is
hmm
in my head for some reason.
Would you assume March is Emeralds then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ryan, it's your
Because
call if you want to lock this in for $1,000.
What you think, Tom?
Yeah, looks good to me.
Yep, we'll lock it in.
All right, $1,000 on the line. Take a look and see if you've made it. Is the Sapphire the 4th? Yeah, very good. That's September.
close
Take a
enough.
look at the Ruby. July. So you have 2. If
There we
Emerald
go.
before Diamond, you've got $1,000 or $350.
Nah, we're gonna go for it.
Okay, let's take a look. Is it Emerald before Diamond? No, the Emerald is May. The
Oh,
Diamond is
May. I
April.
knew it was
March
an
is
month.
Aquamarine. I know that because that's mine.
Oh, there you
I
go.
gotcha.
Yeah, Susan, it is your selection. Jack the Ripper, Wrecking Ball, Shoot for the Stars, 2026 Oscar nominees, or the Double or Nothing category.
I don't know what any of these, well, besides Oscar nominees, which I'm not confident about. I have no idea. I'm just curious what it is. So let's try Wrecking Balls.
Wrecking Balls. All right.
The emphasis on the second word there scares me a little.
No meaning behind that. All right. We have 4 artists here. And all I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. You drowned yourself in books and party through the night. I was raised out of steel here in the swamps of Jersey some misty years ago, and I met a lovesick daughter of the San Joaquin. She showed me colors I'd never seen. Match the lyric from a song called Wrecking Ball to the artist. And you have Neil Young, Miley Cyrus, Gillian Welch, Bruce Springsteen.
Okay, so Ekme, that's Miley Cyrus. Lovesick Daughter of San Joaquin, that's Gillian Welch.
Afraid I am no help here.
It's okay. Raised out of Celia, and this one, that's got the swamps of Jersey. That has to be Springsteen, right? I'm not insane.
Leaves Drown Yourself in Books for Neil Young. 4 box. Do you want to lock that in, Susan? Drown Yourself in Books, Neil Young. Break Your Walls, Miley Cyrus. Lovesick Daughter, Gillian Welch. Swamps of Jersey, Bruce Springsteen.
Yes.
Okay, $1,000 if you're right. Let's see. All I wanted was to break your walls. Is that Miley Cyrus? Very good. One down. Raised out of steel in the swamps of Jersey. Bruce Springsteen. Very good. You have two. If these other two are in the right order, you've got another $1,000 or $300.
No, gas, no brakes. Let's go for it.
All right. For $1,000, is that the order of Wrecking Ball songs? Very popular song title. And you got it. Very good. $1,000 more. Up to 75.87.
I was mostly scared I was going to disappoint Tom.
Yeah, the San Joaquin, that one sounded more like Young to me, but
That's exactly what I was thinking when I wrote the question. Yeah. Like that really sounds like it could be a Neil Young lyric, but it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Susan comes through with her, with the guy that lived for a while in Winnipeg.
That's right.
All right. So we are on to MK and Erica. It is your selection. Talk it over with your team. Which would you
What do
like?
you guys want to do?
You pick.
You like Oscar nominees
I'm good
2026?
with that.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oscar nominees 2026 for $2,000. Benicio del Toro, Leonardo DiCaprio, Amy Madigan, Sean Penn, Emma Stone. Rank these 2025 Oscar nominees in the order they received their first Oscar nomination.
Sean Penn's going to be first. And then
Leo didn't get one till really late, so
Yeah,
him or Emma Stone might be a tricky.
Well, this is just nomination, right?
Nominations, not necessarily wins. Right.
He was nominated for What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and I think that was 1994.
Oh, okay. He was not. Okay. It took him a while to win, not
Yeah, his first
That's
win.
right.
Yeah, these are just
wasn't
nominees.
Revenant.
Yeah.
so let's put him second.
Yeah.
Got Del Toro.
What year was
Madigan,
that?
and
93? When was Traffic? Because wasn't Del Toro in Traffic?
Traffic was in 90, the 99 or no, the 2000 Oscars, I think, was Traffic. 2000 or 2001.
All right, let's try that.
Amy Madigan and Emma Stone.
I don't know who Amy Madigan is.
I have no idea.
Did you guys ever see Uncle Buck?
Yes.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
his girlfriend, Shanice Kobolowski.
Oh, okay. It's been a while.
Weird shit I have in my head.
That's helpful.
I'm counting on it.
Weird shit in your head is
Erica.
helpful
So
for this game. It
I'm
could be
going
the
Yeah,
game.
to say probably Amy Madigan before Emma Stone. Because
Yeah.
did she get any noms before
I'm
Poor
I'm
Things?
almost positive this is Amy Madigan's first nomination.
What, this year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you want to switch
Oh, then
Stone and
Stone, yeah,
Madigan.
before.
Right now we've got Sean Penn, Leo DiCaprio, Benicio del Toro, Emma Stone, Amy Madigan. Z, it is ultimately your call.
I think I'd like to lock it in.
Lock it in. All right. $2,000 on the line. Let's see if you've done it. Is Leonardo DiCaprio number 2? You were debating he might be first, might be third. DiCaprio's first nomination was for What's Eating Gilbert Grape, a movie from 1993. Very good. One down. And the year that I'm putting next to it is the year of the movie, not the year of the ceremony. Okay, let's keep going. Was Benicio del Toro number 3? Actually was not. So here's you messed it up a bit here. Sean Penn, 1995, Dead Man Walking. Benicio del Toro, 2000 for Traffic. Number 1, Amy Madigan, way back in 1985.
For Uncle Buck?
No, not for Uncle Buck. It's called Twice in a Lifetime. She got a nomination in 1985, and then Emma Stone, 2014 for Birdman was her first.
Wow.
Yep.
And what was Sean Penn,
Sean Penn
nominated
was Dead Man
for?
Walking was his first.
Dead Man Walking. That's right.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Well, no,
That was a
I
tough
helped
one.
with the Amy Madigan thing. I really thought this was her first.
Yeah, she's been around for a while, but yeah, she had a 40-year gap between Oscar nominations.
Wow.
Okay, we are over to Rachel, Ryan, and Tom for the final question of the round. And it is going to be Tom's selection here. You can take Jack the Ripper for 500, Shoot for the Stars for 1,000, or you can go for the big one and try to make some serious money here.
We
Tom,
need
Ryan,
money.
Rachel, what do you think?
We need money. Hitchcock.
Let's
Let's go.
go.
Okay. Double or nothing Hitchcock. You can make up to $6,400 here. And if you make the $6,400, you'll be $100 out of the lead.
Ooh.
All right. Double or nothing Hitchcock. I'm going to show you two answers. You got to put them in the right order. If you do that, you make $200. Then we go to 3 for double that, then 4 for double that, on and on until you stop, put one wrong, or win all the money. Double or nothing Hitchcock. Rank these Alfred Hitchcock films in order of release. So if you put these two in the right order, you're going to start off with $200. Psycho, Rebecca.
These were so close. I actually took a Hitchcock class in college, but that was over a decade ago. So a lot has changed since then.
I think
Well, not the
Rebecca
years they
was
came out.
earlier.
That didn't change.
Right.
The filmography's locked in.
So going from the bottom to be
Yeah, I just need to know
earliest?
which one. Just tell me which one came first, and you'll have $200.
Okay.
I think Rebecca was earlier.
Okay, good locking that in, Tom.
Yeah.
Okay, $200 if you're right. Was Rebecca earlier? Yeah, sure was.
Woo.
$200. You can go for 4. I mean, go for $400. One more answer. Put it on the board correctly. You get it right. If you get it wrong, you lose the 200. You playing on, Tom?
Playing on.
Okay, your third film is Rear Window. Where does that go in relation to the other two?
I think it's after Rebecca.
I was thinking it might be before Rebecca. I
If you
was
feel
thinking,
compelled, though, I'll let you have it. I'm not completely convinced.
I'm thinking it's before Rebecca.
So we're locking in before Rebecca.
Yes.
Okay, for $400, is that where Rear Window goes? Should have trusted the person who took Hitchcock in college. Rebecca, Rear Window. Rebecca, 1940. Rear Window, 1954. Psycho, 1960. Big gap between Rebecca and Psycho there.
It's all right. We had to shoot our shot.
Yeah, we did.
And you did. That's how Double or Nothing will work. We'll have those again in the future at some point. We've got
That's
one
fine.
question left to play. We'll do that during the break. Let's see. You get one more selection here, Rachel's team, because you're currently in third. For the break question, would you like it to be Jack the Ripper or Shoot for the Stars? Whatever we don't pick, we'll carry over to next week.
Let's do Shoot the Stars.
Shoot for the Stars for $1,000. So let's see. Jared, MK, and Ryan, you can message me however you like. Everyone who gets this right gets a share of $1,000. Here comes your question. Shoot for the Stars. 4 things to rank. Delta Pavonis, Proxima Centauri, Sirius, and the Sun. Rank these stars from closest to the Earth to farthest. And it's going to be, like I said, Jared, MK, and Ryan. Lock those in. You have to put numbers next to your answers. Everyone who gets it right wins a share of $1,000. And we'll be right back on the order of things. Welcome back to the order of things. Before the break, we asked our players to rank these stars from closest to the Earth to farthest from the Earth. See what our players think. Ryan said the Sun, Proxima Centauri, Sirius, Delta Pavonis. Jared said the same. The Sun, Proxima, Sirius, Delta. MK said Proxima, Delta, the Sun, Sirius. Let's take a look and see who is making money, if anybody. What is the order of things? Very good to Ryan and Jared. You both got it right. $500 each. Nicely played. We're going to see where that puts us in relation to our final round tonight. In first place, Jared and Susan have 8,087. MK's Erica and Z 2,087. Rachel, Ryan, and Tom 1,587. But there is still one round to play. It's time to play the 3 most important questions in the world. You might feel like you're losing some money now, but there's plenty of money to be made. On our first question, you can earn up to $2,000. On the second, you can earn up to $4,000. And on the third and final question, up to $8,000. Show you a question, and you get to bid on how many answers you can properly order. Maximum of 10. Whoever gives me the highest bid will play the question. If they're successful, they get that money added to their bank. If they're wrong, the other two teams will split the money they were playing for. Once I've shown the question, I will send you into your breakout rooms where you can privately discuss it with your teams, and then the captains will privately message me their bids. So let's move on to our first question, where you can earn up to $2,000 because it's $200 an answer. Give you the question, then separate you into your breakout rooms where you can discuss. Put these movies in chronological order by the war they're about. So I'll give you 10 different wartime movies, all different wars, and you have to put them in chronological order by war. So I am going to create some breakout rooms here, and you can discuss it.
I feel pretty confident about war movies. I feel like you were also confident. So
I mean, I can put 20th century wars in order.
So our teams are locked in on how many war movies they can rank. And as you can see, it's not the closest of games, so teams do need to get a little gutsy here. Let's see what our teams think. Jared and Susan, you have a commanding lead. Jared, what did you bid?
We have a gut 5.
5. Okay. MK, Erica, and Z.
We said 7.
7. All right. Rachel, if your team can beat it, the question is yours. What did you bid?
Also 7.
7 again. Okay, so we have ourselves a standoff between MK's team and Rachel's team. Jared and Susan, you can sit back and watch the others play here. MK's team, you have more money, so you get the advantage. If Rachel's team can't raise the bid, the question is yours. Rachel, Ryan, and Tom, to stay in this question, you have to raise it. Do you want to go to 8 or higher, or do you want to let MK play it for 7?
What are you thinking, fellas?
I say we go.
Yeah,
All right.
can't win it if we don't try.
Exactly. We'll shoot for 8 then.
8. MK, Erica, and Z, are we going for 9 or 10?
Do you think you could do 9, Z?
I think so.
Oh my God.
Okay, let's do 9.
9 has been tabled. All right. Rachel, Ryan, and Tom, are we going for perfect 10, or are we letting MK, Erica, and Z take it at 9?
I say we let him have it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Let's see
All right,
it.
MK, Erica, and Z, we know that Erica's team has, in fact, done 9 before. Let's see if they can do it again. I will take the answers from MK, but you get your whole team. I will give you 10, and you need to properly rank 9. If you get this right, you will receive $1,800, which will get you on your way.
Okay.
Rank these war movies in chronological order by the war they're about. No repeats of wars here, no trick questions. The Alamo, Born on the 4th of July, Cold Mountain, The Hurt Locker, Inchon, Johnny Tremaine, The Last of the Mohicans, Paths of Glory, The Thin Red Line, Three Kings, You Need 9.
Hurt Locker is Iraq, so that's going to be... Maybe it's Afghanistan. It's one of the
Hurt Locker, no, that's Iraq for sure.
Okay, it's Iraq.
It's okay. Bush wants you to think they're the same.
Yeah, exactly.
So definitely more recent for Hurt Locker.
So Three Kings is the other Iraq war movie, but the earlier one from an earlier Bush.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
That one had Wahlberg in it.
Yeah.
Right?
Cold Mountain was Civil War, American Civil War.
Right.
Born on the 4th of July was the Vietnam War.
Mm-hmm.
Last of the Mohicans was the French and Indian Wars.
Incheon sounds like it's Korean War. So that's 1950s.
Yeah, 50 to 53, I think, technically.
Right. I don't know Paths of Glory. The Alamo,
that was the Mexican American War.
American War, so.
And that was like 19th century, so 1800s. But I think, was it after the Civil War? No, it was before.
I think it was.
Remember, there's
before.
one you can nix if you're not confident, so you only got to play 9.
Okay,
Only.
so
Yeah, out of 10,
Born on 4th
only.
of July is before Three Kings.
Okay, so Born on the Fourth of July at 7.
Inchon before that.
Okay.
Last of the Mohicans should be around first. I think that was Michael J. Fox and Sean Penn.
What war was that?
Is that Soviet World War II?
Mm,
Maybe.
I mean, that's what I'm wondering by the title.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like, and that was like late 80s.
yeah,
You're talking to the movie came out, not the
that's right.
not the war it's in. Okay. And you
Yes.
haven't touched, let's see, Johnny Tremaine and Paths of Glory, the only ones not on the board at the moment, not, in the discussion so far.
I have no idea what Johnny Tremaine is. So would we put maybe Alamo after Mohicans and then Cold Mountain?
I would. I think that's right.
Okay.
So you've got Johnny Tremaine and Paths of Glory.
The only Johnny Tremaine that I'm like familiar with was a reference in The Simpsons one time. And if I'm not mistaken, he had his hand cut off or something in it, but I don't know enough
That could
about
happen
it.
in any war, honestly.
Yeah.
That doesn't
It
narrow
can
it
even
down.
happen at Army on their day off if you're Buster Bluth. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. All it takes is one Lucille.
That's right. It was for marksmanship.
Yes.
So like, do we have anything from World War One in here?
World War One hasn't been mentioned.
Yeah, maybe that's Johnny Tremaine.
Yeah. I mean, Johnny is, yeah.
Let's drop that in
Kind
there
of a-
in the blank spot.
Johnny Tremaine or Johnny Tremaine not touch Paths of Glory?
Yeah. Paths of Glory.
Yeah,
I'm only
I'm not.
thinking of Blades of Glory. So
Blades of
Yeah.
I'm just imagining.
That's right.
I think Erica's still
It's the
contemplating.
better
here.
movie.
And you said Coal Mountain was revolutionary?
They said Civil War.
Civil War.
Sorry,
Civil
Cold
War.
Mountain.
I'm wondering if Johnny Tremaine is Revolutionary War.
It could be, yeah.
I don't
Erica,
think
where would
it
you put
is.
Johnny Tremaine if it was Revolution?
It would be between Alamo and Last of the Mohicans then.
Okay. I'll show you how it looks,
I-
just so you could move
yeah.
it around.
I am just spitballing. So
I think
Right.
that's what everyone seems to
If
be
anybody
doing. I'm
has
just
a
showing you how
stronger
it looks in
feeling,
both
you
ways.
go with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Right. If you guys are most comfortable with this, then I'll lock it in.
Last
I
of
don't
Mohicans.
think I don't think Johnny Tremaine's in the right spot.
Okay. So do you want to
I think
switch?
it's right where it was.
Okay. Let's switch Johnny and Cold Mountain.
Okay. We
Yeah,
have
yeah.
Last of Mohicans,
Yeah,
The Alamo, Old Mountain, Johnny Tremaine, The Thin Red Line, Inchon, Born on the 4th of July, Three Kings, Hurt Locker.
Yeah.
All right. 1800 is on the line. Let's see if you've done it.
I am better with the Star Wars, but
Was the Hurt Locker the most recent? Yeah, that's the Iraq War. Very good. One down. Three Kings. Yep, that's a 90s war. That's two. Number 8. Born on the 4th of July. You have 3. Looking for Inchon at number 7. You were right, MK. That is the Korean War, famously flop film by the Moonies, who funded that film, I believe. It's a very weird production. Is The Thin Red Line number 6? It is World War II. I think you combined 2 films when you said Michael J. Fox. He's in a different Vietnam movie. But Thin Red Line is World War II with Sean Penn, George Clooney, John Travolta, Adrian Brody, a whole bunch of people. Last of the Mohicans. Is that number 1? Yep, that is the French and Indian Wars. You're looking for the Alamo. Where is the Alamo?
Texas.
Very, very good. The Alamo was the Texas Revolution. So
And there's
if we
no
have
basement there.
3 more. Sorry?
There's no basement in the Alamo.
there.
No. No one remembers it. Okay. Cold Mountain, is that after the Alamo? Very good. So you're down to Johnny Tremaine. If Johnny Tremaine is number 5, you've got $1,800. But if Johnny Tremaine is number 2, you've lost the 1,800 and the other two teams split it. Down to Johnny Tremaine and Paths of Glory. One of them, I will tell you, is a World War I film. One is an American Revolution film. And the American Revolution film for $1,800 was Johnny Tremaine. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Johnny
Paths of
Tremaine
Glory,
and the Sons of Liberty.
World War One.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny Tremaine and the Sons of Liberty. You gave it a great shot. Very nicely played.
And Paths of
$900
Glory.
go to the other two teams as we move on.
Paths of Glory is a great Kubrick with
Yeah.
Kirk Douglas in it.
Yeah. So
I'm
that was
proud of
tough.
us, you guys.
Yeah, that was very
That
impressive.
was a
So right
tough
now,
one.
Jared's team has a very strong lead, but it's not, no one is locked out of this yet. So you got a bit high, but we got this question for up to $4,000, final question up to $8,000. You can catch up. It's just going to be hard. $400 an answer. Here's your question. Rank these states' 2-letter postal codes in alphabetical order. So each state has a postal code with 2 letters. I will give you the state. You have to rank the postal codes in alphabetical order. I'm going to open out the breakout rooms once again. You can talk about it with your team.
On for 10 on the movie.
On the movies, you would have felt for 10?
I would have had the only question I would have had is I would not have been sure about the Hurt Locker and Three Kings.
Never cease to amaze me. We'll kill it. We'll shoot for 10 then. I think we can do it. Yeah, let's get it, boys.
I think this one, once we see it, it'll be pretty easy. We could bid high on this one.
Our teams are locked in on 2-letter postal codes in alphabetical order. I will give you 10. Just got to rank the 2-letter codes in alphabetical order. Jared and Susan, what did you bid?
9.
9. They're swinging big. All right. MK, what did you, Erica, and Z bid?
We also said 9.
Also bid 9. So we're going to have a special standoff here unless Rachel, Ryan, and Tom can beat it with a bid of 10. Rachel, what'd you say?
You're not going to believe it. 10.
10. We are doing
wow.
this. They needed to swing big, and they are going to do it. Rachel, Ryan, and Tom, if you get this, you will make $4,000 and be in striking distance of Jared's team. I'm glad you went for it. You needed to go for it. Let's see if you can do it. Put these states' 2-letter postal codes in alphabetical order. And yes, of course, it is going to be what it's going to be. Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada.
Okay,
The
Massachusetts
M1s.
first. That's an MA.
Yeah,
Which
MA
one?
is Massachusetts, so that's 1.
Yes, number
MD
1.
is Maryland,
Yep.
Mhm.
so
Then
that's
Maine.
2. ME is Maine.
Let's see. Next one is I.
Uh,
And
So that's
Mississippi? No, that's MS, isn't
Michigan.
it?
Michigan.
Yep, Michigan is MI. Yep.
And then what's left? We got Minnesota's MN.
I'm writing these out while I'm looking.
what
Massachusetts.
is Missouri?
Missouri's MO.
MO.
That's
Okay,
where I
then
went
what
to
is
college,
Montana?
so I know that one. Montana's MT.
Okay, got it.
Yep. So Missouri, then Mississippi, then
Yeah.
Montana.
And it's got the 2 N's.
And Nebraska is NE,
Nebraska's NE, Nevada's
Mhm.
and
NV.
Nevada is MV.
Yep.
Well done, fellas.
Well, they sound confident right now. Look it over. Make sure. Massachusetts, Maryland, Maine, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Mississippi, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada. Rachel, are we locking this in for $4,000?
Let's do it.
All right. We are locking in for the first time in history on 10 of 10 in this round with this current format. You 3 seem pretty confident that you have. Let's see. Nebraska, start with the ends. Is that number 9? Any, very good. That's 1. Nevada. That's two. All right, ends are good. Let's check the others here. Massachusetts. MA, very good. Maryland. MD, nice.
Very good.
Is Maine 3. ME, there it is. How about number 5, Minnesota? Is that MN? They knew that one. Absolutely. Next up, Montana. Is that number 8? Montana is MT. So we're down to Michigan, Missouri, Mississippi. Let's see. Is Michigan number 4? It is. If it's Missouri before Mississippi, you've got yourself $4,000 in a clean sweep of this category. If not, I will once again give the other two teams $2,000. And unfortunately, this would lock you out of it mathematically, should you not get this right. You would be locked out of the final question mathematically. You need these two to be right to stay in the game. Is it Missouri number 6, Mississippi number 7? We have ourselves a perfect 10.
Yeah.
$1,000 to Rachel.
Awesome.
Heck yeah.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is
Y'all
not
killed
easy
it.
to do,
Guys.
and that is a tough question to do it on. Because of that very impressive sweep, we have ourselves a game going into our final question. Everyone still in this. Jared's team on 89-87. Rachel's team on 64-87. MK and Erica on 2,087. They could come from behind because we are playing $800 an answer. Think strategically. We have Jared's team is up $2,500 on Rachel's team, and they are up $6,900 on MK's team. Here is the final question of the night. This will decide it. It's a matching question. Match the Beatles song to the person who is mentioned in the lyrics. So I'll give you 10 people, 10 Beatles songs. You have to match them. Think very carefully about your bids.
And I know who's still alive. But
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know enough about the like specific Beatle lyrics, and like I have heard the songs, but like my parents grew up somewhere else.
That route.
Yeah. Because I feel like the other, if we bid high, then probably other teams will also bid high anyway, right? So,
Rachel's team only needs 4 to catch us.
right.
So if we, I mean, I'll just say it, if we want to be dicks about it and just try to bid to play the question, even if we fail and they only get half, then
That's right.
Our teams have locked in on how many Beatles songs they can match to the person mentioned in the lyrics. This will decide it. MK, Erica, and Z, you're down by a bit. How many did you bid?
we said 5.
5, okay. See if that can be beat. Jared and Susan.
7.
7, okay. And Rachel, Ryan, and Tom, what'd you bid?
Also 7.
Okay, so here's the deal. Rachel, Ryan, and Tom, to stay in this question, I think I'm going to know your answer, but it's a question of how many. Do you wish to raise the bid?
Tom?
I say yes.
All right.
You want to go to
8
8?
is.
You want to go to more than 8?
Oh, let's say 8.
8. Hey, Jared and Susan, do you want to raise it again, or do you want to make them try it?
We will raise their bid. No,
Ooh.
let them try 8.
Let them try 8. Okay. So mathematically, you're playing for 8. Did they get this right? That is $6,400, and they'll win the game. If they get this wrong, split that $3,200 apiece. Jared and Susan win the game. 8 is the number we need. They did 10 last time. Let's see if they can do 8 this time for the game. Match the Beatles song to the person mentioned in it.
Real person.
Songs are Ballad of John and Yoko, Continuing Story, but they're not all real people. Sorry, some are fictional characters. I shouldn't have
Okay,
said that.
got
The
it.
person mentioned in it. Ballad of John and Yoko, Continuing Story of Bungalow Bill, Dig It, For You Blue, Happiness is a Warm Gun, I Am the Walrus, I'm So Tired, Let It Be, Revolution / Revolution 1, as it's called, and Your Blues. Sir Walter Raleigh, Edgar Allan Poe, Mother Superior, Mother Mary, Captain Marvel, Chairman Mao, Elmore James, Bob Dylan. I had that in parentheses because only the last name is mentioned in the lyrics. Doris Day and Peter Brown. You need 8. Think through the songs you know on the list of songs and give me the 8 of your choice.
Okay, well, Mother Mary is Let It Be.
Hmm.
That was the one I knew.
There we go. The avid Beatles fan, Ryan.
Revolution 1 is Chairman Mao. This is
These are
tougher than I thought it was going
these
to
some
be.
deep cuts for sure. Gotta hit that playlist hard with these
Think through as
picks.
many songs as you need to. I'd say all of you, but Tom.
Yeah. I can only contribute so much. I figured it'd be more nonsensical with I Am the Walrus, as the Eggman did not make an
Yeah.
appearance, and that's unfortunate. But
Is that a person? I don't know.
yeah,
It could be an egg-shaped person, egg-shaped thing, I don't know.
yeah,
Humpty Dumpty.
Right, it
right.
could be Humpty Dumpty.
No Humpty Dumpty erasure here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Humpty Dumpty erased himself because he fell.
You got a point. What songs of this list are you more familiar with, Tom?
I mean, I'm familiar with all of them. I just can't think of,
The name drops?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think Happiness is a Warm Gun is Mother Superior.
I can only really recount again, I'm the Walrus, maybe Ballad of John Yoko, but the rest of them couldn't
I
tell you a
think I
tune
Am the
to it.
Walrus is Edgar Allan Poe.
Definitely feels like it has kind of a sing-songy way
Yeah.
of saying it compared to the rest of the names. 2 songs with blue in it is cruel. There you go. Obla-dee, obla-da.
Right.
That's some taunting from the team who's going to win if you don't get this right. So
Yeah, I can't even think of what Bungalow Bill could have some sort of connotation of a Sir Walter Raleigh to it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
just
not sure.
spitballing.
Maybe. I'm kind
Again,
of thinking
there's
For
also
You
many of those
Blue
we don't have to guess.
may be Dylan.
Dylan for which one?
For You Blue.
I like it.
2 more
6.
then.
Your Blues, Elmore James.
And a Marvel crossover with the
Do we-
Beatles. Who'd have thunk it?
Do we dig Captain Marvel?
Or are you familiar with Dig It, Tom?
I'm not.
Okay.
That's the one I just can't even put in my mind right now.
Let's nix that then. I don't want
Okay.
to
Yeah.
put that out there.
I think that I read somewhere that Peter Brown is mentioned in the Ballad of John and Yoko.
That's way better of an answer than I had with Dig It for sure.
So right now
So
you
that
have
gives us 8, right?
Ballad of John and Yoko, Peter Brown, For You Blue, Bob Dylan, Your Blues, Elmore James, Revolution, Chairman Mao, Let It Be, Mother Mary, Happiness is a Warm Gun, Mother Superior, I Am the Walrus, Edgar Allan Poe, and Bungalow Bill, Sir Walter Raleigh. Rachel, it's ultimately your call if you want to lock in. You didn't go for I'm So Tired or Dig It.
Neither one of those. I think it's going to stay off the playlist. So I'm happy to lock this in and see what happens.
Okay.
For the game, $6,400. This is going to be a big win no matter who wins. Let's take a look. Let It Be, Mother Mary. Yes, 1 down.
All right. Good job,
Revolution
Ryan.
is Chairman Mao in that song. He sure is. That's 2.
Very good.
Ballad of John and Yoko is Peter Brown in that. He was a Beatles associate, so he is name dropped. Very good, Tom. That's 3. I'm the Walrus, Edgar Allan Poe. You are halfway there.
All
4
right.
more right answers, and you've won the
Gosh.
game.
Ugh.
Happiness is a Warm Gun. Mother Superior. That's right. That's 5. If these 3 are in the right order, you've got
Jeez.
$6,400.
And these are the 3 that I'm the most worried about too.
Let's see. Which one was Doris Day? That was Dig It. So you nixed
Okay.
that one. Smart
Good,
decision.
good.
Bob Dylan, For You Blue. You mixed up the two blues ones. I'm sorry.
Oh,
And Sir
Blues.
Walter
yay.
Raleigh is in, weirdly, I'm So Tired.
Huh.
And Captain Marvel is mentioned in Bungalow Bill. Yeah,
Okay.
Golly.
good go. That is one of the highest losing totals you can get. So,
Whew.
and you made perfect 10, which is just wildly impressive.
Well done, Tom.
$3,200 does go to the other two teams. We will take a look at our final scores as we move into our perfect 10 bonus round for tonight. Everyone played an incredible game.
Yeah. Well done.
In third place tonight, MK, Erica, and Z on 5587. Rachel, Ryan, and Tom, despite having the first perfect 10 in the history of the game, 6487. Our winners tonight, Jared and Susan, 12,187, and they're about to play perfect.
That's impressive.
So before the break, Jared and Susan, you can take your perfect 10 category and we'll get set up for it. Would you like for tonight's bonus round religion or parody films?
Parody films
Wow.
is still an option.
It is.
That's awesome.
You
Aren't
should have
those
seen
the same thing
how
sometimes?
long Lord of the Rings was on there as a category.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think, Susan?
What a choice.
Religion is so broad, but parody films is so narrow.
Yeah. I mean, you know a lot of movies, right?
Unfortunately.
So that feels, I mean, I do know a few religions, but um
If we're going on base knowledge, I know more about parody films than I know about religion.
I think that's a safer choice if that is such a thing. Yeah.
Okay, it
Parody
feels
films?
wrong, but we're picking parody films.
All right, they're taking parody films and they'll play Perfect 10 for up to 100 times their score when we come back on the order of things. We're back to the order of things before the break. Jared and Susan won the game with 12,187, and they picked parody films for their category. This is Perfect 10. You will get to pick how many answers you wish to rank. Here comes your question, but not the answers, and I'll show you what you're playing for. Parody films. Rank these movies directed by Mel Brooks by their critic score on Rotten Tomatoes, highest to lowest. So I'll have 10 Mel Brooks films. If you don't feel confident with that question, only want to go for double your money, it's 24,374. Triple it for 3, quadruple it for 4, all the way up to 7 for 85,309. Go for 8. You'll be playing for 10 times your score or 121,870. 9 will be 25 times your score or 304,675. Or if you want to go for perfect 10 tonight, 100 times your score or 1.218,700,000. Jared and Susan, talk it out. How many do you think you can get?
These tomato meters always throw me.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
I'll add,
comfortable.
Susan, that if you get the 8-1 or higher, if you get 8, half of that you will be within striking distance of Tom at the top of the all-time leaderboard.
Wow.
Come on, go for 9, go for 10. Take the lead away from me.
Egging you on.
I'm comfortable in the middle there. 5.
5, yeah.
5?
5.
I think
Okay.
that's reasonable.
5 it is. Total tonight, should you get these right, 60,758. Rank these movies directed by Mel Brooks by their critic score on Rotten Tomatoes. Highest to lowest, we are playing for 5. Blazing Saddles, Dracula Dead and Loving It, High Anxiety, History of the World Part 1, Life Stinks, The Producers, Robin Hood Men in Tights, Silent Movie, Spaceballs, Young Frankenstein.
So should we try with some of the ones that are probably less popular first? Maybe easier?
Yeah. Which I think Dracula Dead and Loving It is scraping the barrel, bottom of the barrel there.
Yeah, and probably Robin Hood also. Maybe not.
I think that one might be a little
Higher, but it's not going to be like number 1.
Correct.
So you put Dracula at the bottom there, maybe Robin Hood somewhere between.
And then jump into the top, I think Young Frankenstein.
That's got to be first, right?
If it's not a 98%er, it should be, in my very personal opinion.
I absolutely 100% agree.
And as much as I love The Producers, I don't think it was well loved at the time, but see, this is where I always get thrown by these
But we don't have to
streaming
like
stores.
maybe we can pick something that's like because I
Yeah.
feel like Blazing Saddles has to be number two, number like right? Like
Yeah, we
And
can
just
put
keep in
that
mind, so we know
too.
how Rotten Tomatoes works. It is a lot from what they said at the time, but also there are more modern reviews on there as
Yeah.
well.
right.
Yeah. And I know his other like straight genre spoof movies like High Anxiety was not good.
Right.
And Spaceballs, I don't even know because it feels like it's so popular and it's completely lost on me, so I don't have a good handle on it.
I feel like it's gonna be more it's not gonna it's not gonna be highly ranked. Like
How do you feel about History of the World?
I feel like that would be like somewhere in the middle, no?
Somewhere in the middle, right? Like it's good, but I don't think critics loved it.
Right. Like
Do you want
so
to put that ahead of Robin Hood?
before Robin Hood, but after Blazing Saddles. Like that seems like then we don't have to worry about.
All right. Is there anything we want to maybe swap with Robin Hood? Because my worry is Robin Hood and Dracula being so close.
True.
Is there anything that would be between Dracula Dead and Loving It and History of the World? Like silent movie?
Maybe because it's such a specific like genre kind of. I don't know, I feel pretty good about this though, no?
Leaving Robin Hood in there?
Yeah, because it was sort of popular, but not
I
very,
I
you know?
was I was the perfect age for it. I loved it.
Yeah.
But most 10-year-olds don't get to review movies on Rotten Tomatoes.
I know the discrimination must end.
Yeah. Unless you're Lights Camera Jackson. It's ultimately Jared's call, but
Well,
obviously you can.
in that case, I mean, do you think Robin Hood might be better than we're giving it credit for it? It might be above History of the World.
I doubt it. History of the World is kind of iconic. I feel like,
Yeah, I'm still eyeballing the producers over there.
yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know where I'd put that.
Yeah, so probably better to just leave it off.
It didn't make you fight over 12 chairs, but
That's
it is a masterpiece.
It's a great
is
movie.
it?
I love it. I love it.
Okay,
Anyway,
maybe I need to rewatch it.
it's very Russian.
It is.
Anyway,
Uh,
welcome back to Colin and Susan bully Jared into watching.
It's happened before.
Yes. Like
I
I
No one has
feel
any thoughts on Life Stinks, apparently.
I
I,
have
I,
no
I
idea
don't
where
even know it. I honestly don't even know it.
it's I feel like it would be unpopular, but I don't know where in the Robin Hood Dracula of it all where it would fall.
You know what? This looks pretty good. What we got? Ready to
Locking
lock
in?
it in?
Okay.
Let's
60,758 on the line, a very respectable total if you're correct. Young Frankenstein, then Blazing Saddles, then History of the World, then Robin Hood. Let's take a look and see what is number one of the 10 Mel Brooks movies on this list. Yes, Young Frankenstein, 95%. Very good. It had to be number one. Let's go down the list. Number two. You didn't place this one, and it's probably for the best because The Producers is actually number two.
Wow.
that
And
that
number
that
three,
feels right.
Open for Blazing Saddles. Yeah. There's the Holy Trinity. Very good. 89%. You have two down. First offer, $5,000 plus your main game winnings, or you play on some more.
I say we play on.
Okay. Let's see if Dracula was the very least on this list. Dracula, Dead and Loving It, has a whopping 11%
Wow.
on
Aw.
Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see. Now, if this is Robin Hood, you've won it right here. What is number nine? That's where Life Stinks is 25%. It's a bad movie, but also it does have a great Leslie Ann Warren performance in it. $11,000 if you're not confident. You need History of the World to be more than Robin Hood, and you've got it.
Oh, Susan, would you hate me if I took this?
No, go for it.
Yeah, we're gonna bow out.
What?
Bow out with an. What did Susan say?
I said what?
She apparently will blame you if you take this. You taking the offer?
We're taking the offer.
All right. Let's take a look and see if you would have gotten it right. Number 4, silent movie. Talked a lot about Spaceballs. Spaceballs has 52%. High Anxiety actually is number 5. So if 6 was History of the World and 8 was Robin Hood, you would have won it. If it's the other way around, you would have not won any money. History of the World, 61%. You did have it right. Robin Hood, 42%. But the good news is an additional $11,000 after a very hard-fought game means your total tonight is still a very nice 23,187, which is very impressive. You gave it a good go. And you were the only duo out of the 3 teams, which makes it that much more impressive that you could do it. So that is all yours for winning our games tonight. Jared and Susan take home 23,187 for knowing their Mel Brooks films and plenty of other things. That is the order of things, and we will see you next time on the
Nice
order
job,
of
you
things. Thanks for
guys.
joining us. 5 things, $2,000. Comedians, 2026 Oscar nominees, and embarrassing TV. And for those embarrassing. Okay, hold on. It's embarrassing. Hold on. It's been a long day.
No,
This is the
leave
power of
it. I like
television.
Please leave it.
It's embarrassing.
I'll leave that
perfect.
in the edit, but I am changing it. Okay.
So wait, the song "Kiss from a Rose" was in the movie not with Poison Ivy?
No,
I'm just now
that's
realizing.
right. That was in Forever, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone messed up there.